Hi, it's Karen. I am here to show you how to make these cute little things called scatter pockets. I just had to find a way to send out all of my little goodies to the people I'm trading pocket letters with, because every time I was folding up my things, all the stuff fell out. I had to put it back in, it fall out again. I'm sure all of you know how that feels. And I thought, this is a really great way to use up your scraps. It's going to minimize your cost. It's going to maximize your supplies. It's going to keep you organized, and you're going to be able to get those pocket letters out a lot faster. So anyway, I'm going to start by showing you a pocket letter that I'm working on. This is my 25th time through. If I make any mistakes, I'm just going to keep going, so I'm going to apologize in advance. I keep talking too much, which I tend to do, but very quickly, this is a pocket letter that I'm doing for a red, white, and blue recipe pocket letter swap. We all signed up in one of the Facebook groups to swap with somebody to do a red, white, and blue pocket letter with a recipe that would be good for 4th of July. So the first thing that I did was make up my little pocket cards. Once I cut those all at 2.5 by 3.5, I did end up with some scraps. Sometimes people throw these away. Sometimes people just save them. It's really a good idea to get in the habit of using it right away while you have it in your hand. Maybe ahead of time, before you do your pocket letters, you can decide what you want to use those for. So I decided today I'm going to do stars. They're very patriotic. So once I cut all my things, I decided to take my star punch that comes in this cute little 3-pack of punches from Stampin' Up. It's called the Itty Bitty Accent Punch. You get the star, you get this little flower, and you get this really cute little heart. So anyhow, I decided to use the star today, and I'm going to unlock it. A lot of things that people don't know about these punches is they were really made to be used upside down. There's a few you want to use the other way, but for the most part, you want to see what you're punching and that you got it all the way in the punch. And that way you can get really close to the edges. So what I'm actually making right now is some confetti or scatter, whatever you'd like to call it. Different people call it different things. The people that make the shaker pouches call it scatter. People that want to use it on a table will call it confetti. And I'm going to go with scatter just because I decided to call these cute little things scatter pockets. So I did red, I did white. I'm going to do some blue really quickly. My last video that I did on this ended up 25 minutes long, and I can't watch videos that are that long. They drive me crazy. So hopefully I am getting right to the point. I want to get rid of all those little crumbs that you get. So once you punch that, just throw your scrap away. When you have, when it looks like this, if you don't have anything else to punch out here, it's fine. Go ahead, get rid of it. But this is going to keep you organized too. So the next thing I did was I made my little pockets using my Stampin' Trimmer and some wax paper. This wax paper is from Sam's Club. It comes in a box of 500. They're called Handy Wax, and you find them kind of by like the catering or the food service area. There's 2 boxes in a package, so that's 1,000. They're a little over $10 with tax. They come out to a little bit more, but they're about $0.015 per sheet. So the first thing I did was I took and I cut across the long part at 2¼ inches. For those of you just getting started with pocket letters, each pocket in a standard pocket letter holder, which is really a baseball card holder. It's a 9-pocket baseball card sorter, organizer. People use them who collect baseball cards, or they have all kinds of cards nowadays, and that's what they keep them in. So anyhow, I did cut at 2 1/4 all the way across the piece of wax paper. I like the Handy Wax because they do have this nice crisp seam on the bottom, so that'll help you keep all of your pockets uniform and looking pretty. That's the only thing I could think of to say. So once I did that, I cut this at 3 1/4 across the top. You're gonna have this little bit left. I will think of something to do with those. So I would put them all in a little snack pack, one of those little, you know, the zip closed snack bags. I'm only gonna cut 2 of these because I'm sure you guys have trimmers. If you don't, I'm sure you get the idea. You can cut them however you cut your stuff for your pocket letters if you don't have a trimmer, but having that Stampin' Trimmer is really, really nice. I've had a lot of different trimmers and they just haven't worked that well for me. The next thing you need is washi tape. And it's good to have the kind that's pretty strong and pretty sticky. The last couple times I did this, I messed up my pocket letters, so I'm going to try a different way. I mean, I messed up making the pockets and the video, so I'm trying a different way by tearing off my tape first. Then when you put your tape on, you really want to try to get it halfway. If you don't get it halfway, it's okay, but you need enough to cover each side of the wax paper because this is going to become the side of your pocket. And I seem to never get it exactly right, but maybe this time I got lucky. So then you just kind of like lift up. And on this one, again, I did get it. I don't know why I do that every single time, but I always get it on the wrong, I get it too far on just one piece, and I'm not sure how that happens. But I'm going to do it again because I tore this one. And when things are going smoothly, you have all your pieces cut, it's really, really quick. It's faster than going to the store and buying those little zip closed jewelry pouches. And you're saving a ton of money. I mean, these things cost literally like a penny or less to make. So you're not spending gas, not spending time, because a lot of pocket letters is staying organized so you can get those out. I know I stress out over how fast I can get them out, especially when somebody got them out really quick to me. I feel bad each day that goes by that I'm not ready to send it. So this is also another way to have just some little goodies and embellishments ready to use right away when you volunteer or agree to trade with somebody. So on this one, I did get it a little bit thinner on this side, but it is going to hold. There's enough to hold. And then if you have a bone folder, go along the seam with it. Otherwise, you could use the side of your nail, but a bone folder works the best because you're for sure creating a really nice tight seal. So after that, I did fill up the little bag with the little scatter that I punched. I saved one of each color so that I could put that on the front of the bag. That way I'm going to be able to identify what I made. And then I folded the top over. You can use a little mini stapler, but wherever I put it, I'm just going to use another little piece of washi tape. Nothing wrong with that. You know, I was thinking about this as I was doing this just now. You could make those strips a little wider and use those as like little goodie bags or treat bags for, you know, like little class parties or something like that. So now I am going to take one of these scraps here because the adhesive sticks well enough, but you're not going to get it all over because you're going to end up going over the edge a little bit. And I just hold the corner and I just put just the smallest amount of tape runner on those. If it goes over, I just kind of tuck it going back on. And I just put what I have in that bag right on the front of it. That way it's ready to go. I know what's in it. And I can color coordinate them and put them all away. And I'll always know exactly what's in my bags, what I have, what I need to make. I think it's a great way to use up your scraps. I think these little bags are just adorable. And I just wanted to let you know, on this one, we have this cupcake punch too. I put all the components in this bag, and it also shows them how to make this cupcake. So there's 5 cupcake bottoms, 5 cupcake tops, and 5 little hearts, so that the person who I'm sending this to can share that with their friends. So I hope you liked the video. I hope I kept it short. I hope I didn't make too many mistakes. Thank you for joining me. Now go do something creative. Bye.